Hi, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to go over how to set up a schedule in Dikidi Business. Your schedule will clearly outline your working hours for your clients. It is so important that this is set up correctly since this is how you'll schedule your appointments and your clients can book online themselves using our online portal. You should ensure that you are regularly updating your working schedule to fill in the times you'll be available in the upcoming weeks. We recommend filling in your schedule for as far as up to 1 to 2 months in advance. Let's go through how to set up a schedule together. You can configure your working hours in the schedule section of the app. Here you can select the days in the schedule table when the corresponding employee will be available for client appointments. Click Edit in the upper right corner and set the working hours for the selected days. You can select all days by clicking on the calendar icon in the upper left corner. The working hours of a specialist can change pretty frequently, but don't stress. You can change the working hours at any time. The key to success here is changing it as soon as you know. Highlight a specific day in the schedule and change the hours, or mark it as a non-working day by removing it from the schedule completely. All you have to do for this is mark it as non-working. As mentioned earlier, it is highly recommended to fill in the schedule 1 to 2 months in advance. Try to keep your working hours updated as much as possible. If there are no working hours in the schedule, online booking will be disabled, aka your clients won't be able to book. If you need to reactivate online booking after a temporary deactivation, all you have to do is create a new schedule for the upcoming period. In the online booking menu section, just simply click Activate. However, to avoid unexpected deactivations, the system will notify you in advance when the schedule is about to end through chat notifications and push notifications. So once you set up a work schedule, the system will offer the client all of the available slots for a specific specialist. If you know your hours are going to be consistent week after week, the fixed time function could be a really great option for you. For example, if on Mondays and Tuesdays you only want to allow booking at 12, 2, and 4 p.m., and then Wednesdays and Fridays, you want to allow booking at 1 and 3 p.m., you can configure this in the fixed time function. To configure this, you simply need to go to the online booking settings after activating your online booking and just set up the fixed time. Now let's talk about optimal time. To avoid any unnecessary gaps in appointments, Dikidi offers the optimal time feature. If a specialist's working hours are from 10 to 6 p.m. and appointments typically require around 2 hours, clients will only be able to book appointments in 2-hour intervals. If the duration of the requested service is less than 2 hours, the client will be offered a time slot at the beginning of the specified interval. You can enable optimal time in the online booking section through the employee's profile settings. When creating an employee's profile, the setting is already enabled by default, and we recommend keeping it enabled. Moving on to disabling online booking for specific services. There are situations where the duration of a service can only be determined after a consultation. In such cases, you can disable the online booking for these services and manually manage the appointments in the appointments section. All other services will remain available for online booking, allowing clients to schedule them all on their own. To disable online booking for a service, you can do so in the services section within the services profile. Let's talk about another scenario where this feature would come in handy. In a salon, there might be a top-level master who has already built a substantial client base, and this person prefers to work exclusively with their existing clientele, not anybody new. In this case, you can disable online booking for this specific employee, while clients can still book appointments with other staff members all on their own. This employee will be responsible for managing their appointments independently. You can disable online booking for an employee in the employees section. And let's talk about the elephant in the room. We all know that working with clients can sometimes be challenging. Some people may book appointments and ghost or not show up. With Dikidi, you can place certain clients on a blacklist. This prevents them from being able to self-book through the online portal. Simply block a client from their profile in the Clients tab. All right, this concludes our video on how to set up a schedule in Dikidi Business. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We are available for you 24/7. See you next time.